This is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Our guest, Wade Trimmer, he is the new director of the San Fernando Valley Rescue Mission in North Hollywood. We congratulate you, sir, on your new position. Before we talk about your mission specifically, I want to talk about poverty, which, even though we're turning a corner a bit on the economy, is still rising. Census Bureau said in 2011, 15% of Americans live below the federal poverty line. In California, we're peaking at almost 17% right now. How severe is the problem, sir?
You know, it continues to increase, and what we see is that as the gap between living wage jobs and affordable housing continues to grow, it's a canyon, and people are falling in that canyon. So organizations like ours are in that canyon, raising people up, bringing them back up.
And what was so interesting to me about this Census Bureau release is that the female poverty rate is greater than the male poverty rate. For some reason, I had this vision of, you know, male homelessness, but it's not necessarily the case.
Not anymore. The new face of homelessness looks like a single mom with kids,
which is just devastating.
Absolutely.
And we also know that the poverty rate is rising amongst Latinos. It's over a quarter in 2011. That's high.
It is high.
Painfully high.
Yeah, and I mean, in San Fernando Valley, we see, you know, we have a high percentage of Latino families, and we see an increase in poverty and homelessness.
But the good news is there is the San Fernando Valley Mission, and I want to hear about what the mission is doing, what you're bringing to the table, and move on and continue.
Great. Well, as the mission's been in the Valley for 14 years, but we're part of a large organization that's been around since 1972. So we kind of have a long history and a legacy. But really what we're about is changing lives for good. And you can't change lives for good unless you empower people. And creating dependency is not what we're about. So, you know, the saying, giving a hand up instead of a hand out is really, really central to what we do. Right now, we provide a family shelter for families in the Valley. We have 30 beds.
Nice.
We just broke ground on a 90-bed facility in Northridge, and that'll be online next year. So we're excited about that. And really, it's a numbers game.
I will say this. The one thing I will say about Angelenos is we like to contribute, we like to participate. And I'm wondering if there is a way for our viewers to get involved in your mission, especially if they live in the North Hollywood area.
Absolutely. We have thrift stores. It's an easy way for people to donate. They can donate to our thrift stores.
Which is critical.
82 cents out of every dollar that we make in the thrift stores goes back into our programs. And then you can donate online, sfvrescuemission.org.
That's simple.
Or you can come and volunteer. We have about 400 volunteers that help us do what we do. It would be impossible to do what we do without them.
And explain that, because I think I have actually given out clothing. It was actually the last holiday season with my two daughters, and it was inspiring. I mean, I got chills as I was handing out socks. I mean, that's what they wanted, was socks.
Yeah.
It was just devastating but inspiring at the same time. So talk to me about those volunteer opportunities.
There are so many different ways to volunteer, from helping make meals for our families. We also do street outreach. We feed about 600 people a week on the streets. We take a shower unit out and provide showers as well.
It's the simple things.
So it's little things, it's big things, being part of one of our committees, advocacy. It's coming in with your own passions and saying, hey, this is what I'd like to do, and we usually say, yes, let's do that. So there's so many opportunities to get involved and to volunteer, to make a difference.
Congratulations again. Welcome back to Los Angeles. He is Wade Trimmer. He is the director of the San Fernando Valley Rescue Mission. If you'd like to learn more about the organization, go to sfvrescuemission.org. My name is Brad Pomerance. We thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.